All right, guys, debate time. I saw this, and naturally, the better father is Naruto, but it says non-biased. Who's the better dad between Naruto and Goku? Well, let's look at them both, shall we? So you have one. They both fight to defend the Earth. You know, the Otsutsuki are extremely powerful, godlike beings that can wipe out the Earth, and essentially. Naruto and Sasuke are essentially really the only people strong enough to keep fighting them. By this point in um, the manga, Kawaki is strong. Boruto and Momoshiki have pretty much fused together. So they're extremely powerful. So it's gonna kind of be up to them now that Naruto's gone, not dead. It's just he's him, and I think Hinata's like they're in another dimension right now. So, but both of them fight for the Earth. Um, well, Goku, he fights for the universe and other universes, but Naruto is a leader. Now, Goku might be the leader of the Z fighters, but he wasn't put in that position by elders or a village. He wasn't elected into that position. It's just he's pretty much the strongest. So it's like, oh, he's the leader. But Naruto has day-to-day duties that he has to do. You know, he's the Hokage. He has to have meetings. He has to do paperwork. He has to go meet with other, you know, officials and other rulers and this and that, along with trying to keep the forces of evil at bay. And he's got a family. He's got a, you know, and that's the thing with like with him. He's got his shadow clones. It might be cheap, but he does have shadow clones. It may not be physically him, but everything that him and his kids do during the day, once he recalls those shadow clones, it's all up there. So if his kids say something to him, it's not like, oh, well, I forgot. No, it's all going to be right up there because the clones are him. So, Goku, despite sacrificing himself, I mean, he was dead a big portion of their lives, you know, for Gohan, and he died when Gohan was a kid. And when he came back, not only was Gohan like a full teenager, he also had Goten, who was already like 6 years old. So, you know, father wise, he's a good father when he's there, but he was dead for a pretty good chunk of their lives. Uh, you know, and he will also bring up the Cell thing. He's like, oh, he made his son fight Cell because he knew Gohan could do it. And Gohan did do it. But what happened though? He became strong, and what did he do? He got cocky. But what did Goku do? He said, Gohan, stop it. We know you're stronger. You've proven you're stronger. Finish him off. And Gohan didn't listen. You know, Goku wasn't like, oh yeah, son, just keep showing off your power. No, he's like, Gohan, please finish this. You've proven you're stronger. And Gohan just like, nope, nope, nope. I'm going to keep showing off. And what happens? Well, we know what happens. It leads up to Goku dying. Um, but when it comes to being like a father, like when you see them out and about, obviously Naruto is a human, so he's more, despite the fact that he didn't have parents growing up to do that with, he had friends, and you know, he had Iruka, and you know, Iruka would take him around the village, go have ramen. So he kind of learned from that. While Goku learned everything from Grandpa Gohan, um, Goku still is not a human. He's still full blood Saiyan, and their culture when it comes to children and raising children and spending time with them, it's a little different than humans. Goku for a while was very distant. You know, it's like with Chi Chi, and you know, when it came to marriage and stuff like that, and he thought it's like, oh, I thought Chi Chi was something to eat, you know. And for a while, he didn't like the idea of marriage, but then he's like, you know what, this isn't so bad. It gives me a reason to train. It gives me a reason to fight. It gives me a reason to get stronger, because now I have something to protect. But Naruto also the same way. Oh, he has Hinata, he has Boruto, he has Himawari, he has, the village, he has the entire world. So, um, people would think that Goku's the better dad because he has more at risk. Because, like I said, this guy's fighting for the universe, sometimes other universes. Um, but what it really boils down to is who's there more. Goku leaves for months at a time nowadays to go train with Beerus and Whis, while Naruto may send shadow clones. He does most of the time now go home at the end of the day and spend time with his wife and his kids, and he has a nice home cooked meal with them. Um, so when it comes to being there, Naruto is definitely the better father when it comes to that part. His human part of him just lets him connect better. Uh, you see how much Himawari loves him, and after a whole time travel thing and stuff like that, Orto completely respects the guy now, and he completely loves his father. And if anyone harms his father, he's going to murder someone. Uh, so that human element to Naruto, but Goku being raised to love life and all that by Grandpa Gohan, he still unfortunately does let his Saiyan side come out. Again, he leaves for months at a time to train. So months at a time, he's not there. I mean, yeah, he has instant transmission. He can just, hey guys, I just came back to clean my gi off and blah 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 and get something to eat and get something for Lord Beerus and okay, I'm off again. Bye. Um, but normally he's gone for months at a time. We hear that Vegeta, same thing, months at a time. Like 6 months goes by and there they are, still on Beerus's planet training. Naruto doesn't do that. He doesn't leave for months at a time. I mean, while Goku is fighting for something, the fact that he's constantly away from his kids, his kids are growing up. He's got a granddaughter growing up without him being around because he's gone all the time. So, I mean, Goku in the end is still a good, kind-hearted, pure-hearted person. It's just he's a Saiyan, and Saiyans naturally just want to fight, and you can't really hold that against him. Because while, yes, he is fighting for something, and he does love his family, he knows that there's threats out there, and he needs to train. But at the same time, going off for 6 months at a time sometimes, that's a little too much. I mean, dude, you've got instant transmission. You don't need to go off for that long. You could literally, every freaking day, just vroom, vroom. But no, he just stays for like 6 months at a time, and then, oh hey guys, I'm back. Naruto doesn't do that. He has responsibilities, and some days he just has Shikamaru take care of all of it. Even well, not even he doesn't even have Shikamaru. Shikamaru insists that he himself takes care of it. He's like, go spend time with your family. He's like, Lord Seventh, you're wasting your time here. All this can be done by someone else. Go spend time with Hinata and your kids. He's like, I'll take care of this. So Shikamaru, seriously. He's a goat. He's seriously the goat of friends. Um, but yeah. But in your guys' opinion, who's the better father, Naruto or Goku? And why? Like I said, they both have their downfalls being away from family, but when it comes to being around their family, I mean, again, Goku's gone for months where Naruto is always in the village. His kids could easily go visit him. If they miss him so much, they could easily go visit him in the Hokage office, which they do sometimes. It's like, oh yeah, I was just around and just thought I'd check in and see how busy you were. Um, but it's also weird because like Naruto is a human, but he was born and he had a demon spirit inside of him, while Goku isn't human. He's a Saiyan who enjoys battle, but then he learned to be human. So they kind of, one is a human with, this not evil entity in him, but not human entity in him. And then the other isn't human at all. But then being on Earth and being, raised by Grandpa Gohan, he inherited some of that human nature, inside of him. So, but yeah. Who do you think is the better father, Naruto or Goku? Of course it's Naruto, but I just want to know why. No, I'm sure some people say Goku's the better father. He's older, he's more experienced, but that's the thing. He's older, and look how long he's been gone out of his kids' lives. Yes, does he love them? Of course he loves them. But he could be there a little more. Naruto, again, he's an elected official. He was put into that position. He's got all this boring crap that he has to deal with on a regular basis. Again, Goku is a leader, but not elected official. He wasn't put in there by elders or council or anything like that, or the will of the people. He's just the leader of the Z Fighters because he's the strongest. That really doesn't compare to the, responsibilities that Naruto has on a daily basis. To the point where Naruto's like sleeping in the Hokage office because he's so freaking tired. You know? But you see inside the office, he's got pictures of him and kids and, Hinata and, so he does, obviously, he cares about them, and he thinks about them, and he wishes he could be with them. But unfortunately, the downside of being Hokage is you gotta be the Hokage. You can't just do whatever you want. You have responsibilities. And he kind of knew that going in. I guess it just didn't really hit him how much time he'd have to spend away from his family when he became Hokage. You know? But he's still being the father. Being the father he never got to have. He is in Boruto's life. But yeah, I'd like to hear everyone else's opinion. Again, I know Naruto is a better father. I just want to hear you say why. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.